Boba Fett has a sister.
Oh my gosh.
We're back, 99 Nerds, episode 8, taking a little break from Kenobi. Star Wars Celebration has concluded. Star Wars Celebration is an annual event where all the Star Wars fans in the world get together, and Disney just plops tons of content in our lap. It's a great week to be a Star Wars fan. They tell us about upcoming projects, movies, shows, video games, books, comics, stuff like that. So I'm here today to talk to you about everything Star Wars Celebration has given us with none other.
Hey, I'm back, by the way.
He's
Good
here.
to see you, Dave.
What up, Sean? Sean Tacular is in the building.
Yeah. Pulling the double duties here again. But this time it's with you, Dave.
Yeah.
It's not with smelly old Austin.
Right, he does smell.
Well, yeah, especially after today. We're recording so much.
And he was eating beans.
Yeah.
So,
We got to pay him back for that Chipotle.
maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So, Sean, what do you know about Star Wars Celebration?
Nothing.
Perfect.
No, I know some stuff. I have. There's a time and a place to celebrate Star Wars and talk about how wonderful it is, and that's what they did. I know this about Star Wars Celebration. I watched a interview with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor.
Yes.
I was just kind of curious. I thought to myself, well, hey, maybe they would have something fun to give me a little bit of a sneak peek about the Kenobi show. It was an 11-minute video. I think I've told you this before. Literally nothing of substance in an 11-minute video. 6 or 7 minutes of it was people just cheering.
Yeah.
And so,
which is great.
Nothing good came of it.
I think that is great, though. That Anakin and Obi-Wan from the prequels finally got their moment where the people loved on them. Because for the last 20 years or so...
That's a good point, Dave. That is a good point. Those guys needed just to hear the fans... just to show them some support and encouragement, to quite literally celebrate them.
Yeah, and I think it's important because literally Hayden Christensen, Anakin,
oh yeah,
he literally stopped acting because of the hate he got from the prequels.
He did that Jumper movie though.
I've never seen it, but I will.
He did that Witch Hunter movie with Christian Bale.
Did he?
And then he did that Pizza Place movie with Emma Roberts.
Dang, you know your movies.
Yeah, the fact that you haven't heard of him isn't a good testimony towards him at all, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit more about Star Wars Celebration.
So this is where they drop, trailers for shows, and it's just a big hype convention for their upcoming stuff. So we got a lot, actually, from this celebration.
Oh my gosh.
One of the biggest ones, one of the first ones they announced is Andor is going to be 12 episodes.
And/or what?
Andor.
And/or what?
August 31st, 2022.
Nice. All right, cool.
No.
Yeah, that one I'm actually kind of interested in, and I think I'm more interested in seeing the teaser trailer than I thought I'd be.
Yeah.
Because the show looks like it's going to be more like espionage, like spy stuff.
Right.
And it was so strange to hear on the internet people saying, "Oh, it's going to be politics. That's kind of cool." And I'm like, "Aren't you the people who literally blew a gasket over the politics in episode 1 and stuff being too over your heads and not fitting for a Star Wars movie?"
All right.
So anyway, Andor looks pretty cool. Again, I guess I'm a little disappointed because it still seems like, hey, I already know where this character is going to end. I already know he's not going to make it. So I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit weird to kind of go back on a character like that. But it still could be interesting. And
yeah.
Especially after the Kenobi show, I feel like I can be wrong. I realize I was underestimating how interesting the Kenobi show could be. And I'm glad watching it now. I mean, we're only halfway through, but it so far is actually good, and I'm surprised that it's doing things that I didn't expect. And so I'm hoping Andor will kind of give me the exact same experience, like revealing things and doing things behind the scenes that I never thought about before. All right, what else? What else is going? What else is worth celebrating in the Star Wars world? What else is worth celebrating in the life in general?
I mean, I've got a pretty cool girlfriend.
Good for you.
Yeah, she's the best. But as far as Andor goes,
yeah, Diego Luna, I don't think has a girlfriend
he doesn't.
yet, unless.
But this show, that's actually, it's funny you said that, he's already dead, so I don't know if I really
care.
The actor actually came out and said, like, it's great because I know, like, they're not going to kill me off in my own show because he knows he already dies.
That's a bold statement to make.
Yeah.
But what are some of your expectations for Andor?
I think something Star Wars does, they take these shows that no one really cares about and they attack
Of the clones.
different, clones. Clones actually show up in the trailer.
Oh my god.
There's a scene where there's clone troopers.
What do you mean? Clone troopers?
Clone troopers in
Doing what?
the trailer. I don't know. It's a quick little teaser.
It's cloning around probably.
Yeah.
Clowning around maybe even. Okay, what else?
So Andor is going to have 12 episodes, and it's going to release August 31st of 2022. And there is a confirmed second season coming. K2SO will be in the second season.
They've already confirmed a second season, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. And it's going to take place 5 years before Rogue One.
5 years?
5, not
What?
6.
Oh my gosh.
And not 4.
He's already... when did Rogue One come out? 2016?
That sounds right.
This is going to be almost 6 years after that. And so he's going to be... The actor's 10 years older than he's playing. That's just weird.
That is
Why
weird.
do they do that stuff?
I don't know.
Just stick to... Listen, man. Human beings aren't like malleable like that. You can't just mess with their age. Has science gone too far, Dave?
I think it has.
I mean, they're just going to digitally de-age him now. It's like nothing's sacred.
Right.
Forget this show. I don't want to watch it anymore.
Damn those Star Wars people.
Gosh darn raisin. It's necromancy is what it is. Tarkin should have stayed resting in peace.
You're darn right he should have.
Actually, I actually thought that Tarkin in Rogue One was actually kind of well done. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but overall, I was happy with it. I was convinced. I mean, I knew it was CG, but it was
Right.
I was okay with it. I really was not able to get over the weird CG Leia at the end of that movie.
That one was a little weird.
Especially because even if you could literally recreate that actress perfectly convincing, I don't know if that was the right way to end the movie. It seemed like it would have been better to just have a close-up of the little thing, the plans to the Death Star in her
Right.
hand, and just leave it at that.
Right.
Because the entire focus of the film was that little data drive.
Right. And then at
I
the
don't
end,
need her face to be the last thing I
Right.
see, giving me nightmares.
And it's like not even good. It's like, what have they sent us? And she looks at the camera and her eyes like twitching and her mouth's moving. It's like, hope. It looks nothing like her. Yeah, that one was a little
Hope.
rough. What did you think about Luke and Mando CG?
I found the CG convincing. I felt the characterization was really weird. He seemed so monotone
Yeah.
and cryptic and meditative. What's the word I'm looking for? Like monkish, not Adrian Brody Monk, which is my mom's favorite TV show for many years. But like everything is always like him. Hello, little one.
Yeah. Do you think that has something to
Like,
do
why
with
is he moving in slow motion all the time? It's like, Luke, cheer up, pick it up, buddy.
Right.
Get your heart going or something.
Do you think that has something to do with the fact that
CG?
they see not just the way he looks, but the way he sounds? They took Mark Hamill's voice.
Yeah, I think they probably did some AI,
Yeah.
which is really cool. I mean,
It's a cool concept.
I
but-
find that stuff really interesting. That you can not only, because that's probably what they're doing with Darth Vader and Kenobi, where I doubt they're really getting James Earl Jones to record those lines.
right, because he's like old
He's
now.
90 something. I
Yeah.
think. And he just can't sound like that. And even if he could, when you can effectively create software that'll mimic it for you, I mean, just do that.
Yeah.
A few more years, we won't even have to dig anymore.
Right. I won't even have to talk. I'll have an emulator in any
just,
voice I want.
They can just keep putting out Darth Vader content for literally eternity.
I would be happy with it.
Yeah, well, it's going to outlive you, so.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was Andor. That was one piece that they gave us.
Sure.
Probably. I'm excited to see what they do.
I should probably pull the hat off, but my head's all sweaty, so I'm going to keep it on.
Okay. All right. And then they announced a Young Jedi Adventures.
Young Jedi Adventures.
It's coming spring of 2023. This is going to be High Republic era. So this is that new era they're setting up. This is like...
Yes.
Yoda's like 700 years old at this point.
Back in the good old days of the Republic.
Right. So this is before the prequels.
Back before we lived in a society.
We do live
where
in a
honor
society.
is dead. And the Jedi are lazy. Back in my day, Yoda would say. So is this... Because so far, the High Republic era, that's only been like books so far, right?
Yeah, they just got books out, which I haven't read yet.
Okay.
I know Claudia Gray, her name is. She's the author. She's
wow,
been in charge
of... you know the author's name.
I know.
Man, someone's going to send her this clip and she's going to be so happy.
She'll be like, yo, that's the 99 Nerds podcast talking about me.
Somebody knows me and I'm important. Good for you, Claudia. I'm proud of her.
I am too.
She could be a terrible writer, but
right.
who cares?
I haven't read any of the
Good
books.
For her. So this is a TV show or is this like a cartoon series, CG?
So this is going to be
Young Jedi Adventures.
It's going to be more of like, I think it's a kid show, I want to say.
Oh my gosh.
It's about younglings studying the ways of the Force and becoming Jedi. So it's going to be like for Disney Junior.
Wait. I already read a book series called Young Jedi Knights. Which was about like Jason and Jaina Solo and
Legends.
Anakin Solo, and then at some point Ben Skywalker. So that already is a gold mine of content to dig up. I actually have on my Amazon wish list currently. I have the entirety of that book series that I'm itching to pull the trigger on.
The High Republic stuff?
No. The Young Jedi Knights series.
Like,
because those books were like from the 90s or something. I read all of them. Very nostalgic for it. And I mean, it'll set me back like $600 because that's what they're going for. But you know, if
it's worth it.
If a Schaefer wants to be a generous sponsor one of these days, okay.
I can't.
But yeah, I mean, if that's a kid's show, I think that's fine. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then from there, we've been told that we're getting Tales of the Jedi. So Tales of the Jedi is going to fall in that Clone Wars animation style.
Now this I have heard about because my understanding is that it maybe is like a little bit of an origin story for Ahsoka.
Yes. So it's short stories.
There's an image going around of widow baby Ahsoka.
Yeah.
They're going to make us fall in love with her caring and darling family just so they can literally rip her away from them.
Right. Plo Koon takes her.
Oh my gosh.
Just like our D&D campaign.
That's a dark tale. But so just short stories maybe.
Yeah,
some
it's
little
an anthology series. It's going to be in that Clone Wars animation, which I know you haven't seen the Clone Wars, but you need to.
I've seen enough of it. Let's say that.
No, never.
Okay.
I've seen it all and I haven't seen enough.
Dang. It's never enough, Dave.
Think about it.
It sounds like you're an addict.
I am.
Yeah, I don't think I can empower that right now. But I have my misgivings about the Clone Wars, and I'll elaborate on them one day, but not right now because we gotta make this one quick.
So in this Tales of the Jedi, they confirm we're getting Dooku Jedi stories.
Oh my god!
Count Dooku, who is Yoda's Padawan, who is Qui-Gon's master.
Wouldn't it be reasonable to say Yoda's had a lot of Padawans though?
Yeah, because he's the
I mean, he's the one who's like warming up the younglings, like teaching them how to hold a lightsaber and tell them how to read a map, because apparently Obi-Wan doesn't know how.
Right. In the trailer for Tales of the Jedi, there's a Yaddle sighting, which is the other looking Yoda thing, which I think is pretty sweet.
Poor Yaddle.
But
just Yoda with a wig.
Right. Literally.
Dumbest character.
So yeah, we're gonna get Dooku.
No, that's not true. I actually remember reading a young Obi-Wan book years ago. See, it's all coming back to me. It wasn't a waste of time, those Legends books.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was a young Obi-Wan book, and one of the storylines involved Yaddle.
Oh.
And I think she was like sent on a mission, and she went missing, and they had to like find her.
Oh, that
and
sounds
she
right.
was in danger. And I'm like, well, yeah, she was in danger. She's just like this pathetic small creature.
Right.
This is before Attack of the Clones. Before Yoda showed off you could be powerful as one of those little green frogs.
Right.
So.
So yeah, Dooku stories. Then we're gonna get some Qui-Gon Jedi stories.
Yeah, I really like Qui-Gon.
I think that's gonna be cool.
I like Qui-Gon because I feel like he is just everything I imagine a Jedi should be. That's what Qui-Gon is.
Yeah.
He's just the archetypal samurai,
Yeah.
the noble warrior.
I agree. They actually got Liam Neeson to voice
him,
and Liam Neeson's son is gonna voice him.
Oh my gosh.
As a young Qui-Gon, which
young
leads
Qui-Gon
me.
is my rap name.
Is it?
Sometimes.
Oh, I thought it was Sean Diddy.
Sean Diddy was already taken.
Oh, dang.
My mom actually once made the mistake of buying me some. Oh gosh, what was that? What was P Diddy's clothing line? Sean John.
Yeah.
And then I got in trouble because I wasn't supposed to wear it. So that's a long story, but yeah, young Qui-Gon. Is this kind of like literally a teenage or youthful Qui-Gon?
I think it's like teenage, middle age. I know it's gonna be young Qui-Gon because they got his Liam Neeson's son to voice it.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be older Qui-Gon too with Liam Neeson.
Well, I think that'd be kind of cool because, at least as far as like a short story, because I don't think I need a whole series of like or a whole movie dedicated to the backstory of a singular character like that. Like that's why Solo probably didn't work.
Right.
But just a vignette, a snippet of their life growing up.
Yeah.
That would be kind of interesting to see. Like Obi-Wan's little brother.
Right.
Dun
That
dun.
apparently lives.
Like it turns out Qui-Gon's got like he's like triplets or something.
Oh my gosh.
He's got like two fraternal sisters. He's like the Elizabeth Olsen to the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen twins.
Yeah.
And
who at one point was the lesser of the two, but now is the most famous.
Yeah, but they're getting jealous and they vow vengeance, and it turns out that
I bet.
I bet, yeah. I don't want to talk about it because I'll spoil it, and it's just too.
Speaking of vengeance,
too dramatic.
I'm vengeance.
Did you like Batman?
Yeah, I sometimes.
Nice. Anyway,
It was pretty good. I liked it.
So back to Tales of Jedi.
I like the part where he punched that guy, and he was in the shadows
over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting a young Ahsoka in the anthology series.
Okay, so far we got Count Dooku, Liam Neeson, or I'm sorry, Qui-Gon Jinn, and which one did I just not say?
Ahsoka.
Yeah, whatever her name is. Okay.
And then they said and more. But that's
And
all
more.
we know.
Yo, can we get a Plo Koon origin story with the orange lightsaber?
That'd be sweet.
If they ever put out a new, well, it's in the Clone Wars. He has a blue lightsaber. It's not. He doesn't technically ever use a lightsaber in the movies, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. So in my canon, the ST canon storyline, he still has an orange lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because in my canon, I get rid of the Clone Wars.
Why? Sean, they're so... Oh, my gosh.
Well, I don't
so
get rid
much
of the
good
Clone Wars. I
content.
get rid of the Clone Wars I didn't participate in.
Okay.
So I keep the Gendy Tartakovsky one.
The what?
The guy who did Samurai Jack. The 2D animated Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a random Clone Wars video game I remember playing. That was terrible.
I don't even remember.
That's my Clone Wars.
I like the 2D with Shakti and Mace Windu crushes Grievous's throat with the Force.
Not only that, there is, I remember a scene in that show where Mace Windu is surrounded by countless battle droids and he force punches them all.
Yeah.
And it's like absurd. That's actually, here's the thing that I would like to talk about at some point, which is how unfortunately like a threshold got crossed like a Pandora's box had opened with the prequels, not in the movies, but in like the ancillary media, because they really overpowered Jedi real quick in some of that stuff.
Right.
Like, it's not even just like, oh, they can use the Force to jump really high or run really fast. I mean, I'm talking about like they're superheroes. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Okay? Kame! Hame! You know, like just using the Force to do whatever they want. And it kind of messes up your expectations.
Yeah.
It kind of sets you up to be disappointed when you watch the movies and they just get Palpatine just like jumps into a group of them and he goes, ugh. And then they're like, oh,
Right.
And they just die. He just kills like 3 of them in 3 seconds.
Right.
Like, don't even try.
Yeah, that scene is... in my head, I like to come up with the conclusion that he just force speeds. He uses the Force to, like, be fast with it.
Yeah.
So they don't see it coming.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess.
But
Whatever you got to tell yourself to be happy. Speaking of happy, what else is making us happy about Star Wars?
Jon Favreau. Boom.
Yeah, I like Jon Favreau sometimes.
I think he's doing a great job with Mando. We got Mando season 3 coming.
Okay.
So here's what they do at Celebration that I hate. They show the audience trailers, teasers.
Yes, and they don't show us.
They don't show it on the internet. It's
Well, but
all
you gotta go to see it, right? You gotta be there to. You had to be there, right?
I guess, but I mean, there's leaks and stuff if you really want to see it.
Yeah, well, that's what you get a plumber for.
Oh my gosh.
Well, do you think that the Mando season 3 trailer? Do you think it's like a real trailer? Do you think it's just like, because some of these leaks sometimes they show like the trailer's not really a trailer. It's like a 30-second demo reel. It's like unfinished. It's like the only finished footage they have, kind of a thing. So.
Right.
I don't know if we're missing much. It might not be much at all. For example, I saw Doctor Strange 2, and I got to see the Avatar, The Way of Water teaser trailer. And that was just when you thought the Avatar aliens couldn't get any more blue.
They get bluer.
They get bluer, yeah. Your T-shirt is basically Avatar 2, The Way of Water.
Yeah, that movie's been a long time coming.
I hope somebody will fact check me on this, but I think James Cameron has already made like 3 more of those movies.
He probably has.
Like literally, they're filmed, they're edited, produced, just waiting to sign them off and put them in a theater basically. That's he's packing some heat, as they say where I come from.
They do say that where you come from.
So what else? We got we got Mando season 3.
Yeah, so in season 3, we had snippets of Bo-Katan on the throne of Mandalore, which you don't know anything about because you didn't watch Clone Wars.
You just told me everything I need to know about it.
And Mando is struggling with this fact that he took his helmet off.
He's struggling?
Yeah. He feels
inner conflict.
really convicted and
That's
guilty.
Never been done before in a show.
Right. And the armorer is giving him crap about it. So
the armorer?
Yeah, the armorer.
Armorer.
The
the lady.
Yeah.
But there's only her and that other guy left.
Right.
So
Bo-Katan and her homies.
Well, can't he just ignore him?
He could.
Well, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place then, isn't he? Because he kind of confessed that he took his helmet off, which means he is excommunicated from his sacred Mandalorian group. And then, of course, Bo-Katan and her entourage of misfits, they don't really accept him either because he is in possession of the Darksaber, which is kind of like no bueno.
Right.
That's what she needed, and she can't just take it from him. She has to win it, which means, like, by definition, they got to fight to the death, I guess, like, or something. Like, she can't just...
Right.
He can't just be he's now a threat. Can you imagine? You brought this guy in to help you get the saber back, and now he is the one who's standing in the way of you getting it.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they might fight. Who knows?
They must fight. See, that's some good drama there. There's some storytelling. These characters don't want to fight each other. They have to.
Right.
And she's going to probably kidnap Grogu. 'Cause
Leia.
that's all he does is get kidnapped.
Right.
And that's literally how you get Mando to do anything. It's the carrot on a stick.
Right.
Just dangle that baby in front of him. It'll follow it to the ends of the earth, I guess.
And for 6 episodes, Mando's going to need info from people, and he's going to have to do what they want him to get that
I'm looking
info.
for a child. Listen, man, there's tons of children in the galaxy. You gotta like, all right, well, where do we start? Aronson, right? Though I'm wondering if that season 3 of Mando will also feature more of the kind of fallout from the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, he's what I kind of like about Mandalorian, and I know you guys didn't like Boba Fett as much as I did, but what is kind of interesting is you really get a sense by the end of Boba Fett, they've built quite an entourage of friends and allies. Mm-hmm. Like Mandalorian's been winning friends and influencing people, right? Making friends, like he's got allies. So I kind of am wondering, is this going to like kind of culminate into something big? Because this is pre The Force Awakens. Right. This is post Return of the Jedi, which means once again we know where The Force Awakens, like we know where it leads to, and so I can't necessarily reconcile Mando becoming like the leader of the Mandalorians or something like that, because that kind of gets interrupted if the First Order just shows up and wipes them out or something.
Right.
I'm not sure. What's the time gap? Is Mandalorian like 5 years after Return of the Jedi, or?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I wish I could remember. But either way, in theory, Mando should still be alive in The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
In that setting, but I mean, if he is, he's not really doing anything.
Right. So
he's just getting fat and
with the teaser for season 3, they
what
also what do you do?
Whatever Mando probably does in The Force Awakens.
Oh my gosh. So with season 3 trailer that they showed the audience, they also confirmed
that you weren't there for.
I wasn't. It was in Anaheim, California. But
that's far away.
They confirmed season 4. Jon Favreau is writing right now.
He is writing season 4.
Yes.
Why don't you put out season 3 first, buddy? Why don't you
He's getting ahead of himself.
Why don't you stop counting your eggs before they hatch,
I was just going
right?
to say, what's that saying? Putting all your eggs in one basket? I don't put my eggs in any baskets.
I don't like eggs anyway.
I don't either.
I think they're kind of gross.
I do too.
Yeah.
I used to eat like a mouthful of eggs and then shove a strawberry in my mouth because the strawberry's so sweet, it takes away the taste, and then I still get the protein from the eggs. Fun fact.
I miss 10 seconds ago when I didn't know that you did that. All right, so Jon Favreau, he's kind of jumping the gun. He's going hard. He's going ham into season 4.
Yeah.
He's trying to get as much writing done before the leech that is Disney and their constant need for their quarterly earnings to go up dries out and kills him.
Right.
Yeah, the golden handcuffs on Jon Favreau is a fascinating tale. He's too. Oh man, what's the line? He's too dangerous to be left alive. What does Mace Windu say?
He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
He has control of the Senate and the courts.
Yeah.
Like, Mace, you can't just cut this guy up.
Right. No, I need him.
No, he must stand trial.
Yeah.
I feel like we're really turning Jon Favreau into something he's not.
Right.
Maybe we should move on.
They announced Ahsoka 2023.
Oh, good.
Rosario Dawson, showed up on like the second or third day of celebration as a surprise.
Okay.
And she showed up with Chopper, who does not have the most confirmed kills in Star Wars. I was way off on that one.
So, what do you mean she showed up with Chopper?
Like a real life Chopper, the droid, rolled on stage with her.
Probably would have been cooler if she showed up in a helicopter.
In an actual chopper.
Yeah. All right, so she showed up with the chopper droid, but correct me if I'm wrong, the two of them in Rebels don't necessarily have like a significant relationship. You can't really have a relationship with a droid.
Bet. Leia with Lola. Cassian with K2.
Oh my gosh.
Anakin and Luke with R2.
Yeah, but what about all those astromech droids that just got blasted away in episode 1 when they're taking off from Naboo?
Right.
Obi-Wan, we're losing droids fast. Yeah, well, each of those had a name.
Yeah.
And a family, probably. Wants and desires and dreams. Favorite color?
What do you think R2's favorite color is?
Gold.
Because of C-3PO?
No, because he's greedy.
Oh my gosh.
He's selfish. He's nefarious. He's mischievous, that one.
Yeah.
C-3PO is simple. He's a coward. He's a butler. Much like Anthony Daniels.
Right.
Whereas R2-D2, played by the late Kenny Baker, I don't trust that guy. You never know. You never know what he's up to. He's always beeping and booping, but you don't understand it.
Right.
People pretend they understand him.
But they don't.
And they don't. So this is why I don't know how I feel about Chopper.
That's why I relate to R2.
Okay.
People just don't understand me.
Yeah. Also, you're wearing the blue shirt.
Which is R2's color.
Yeah. Are there any droids that have black and yellow?
Yes. Let me think. I don't know.
Okay. So Rosario Dawson showed up at Celebration, as she probably should have.
Yeah, so
It'd be a little bit weird if she wasn't.
They're actually fixing her, what do you call it?
Her hair?
Her long jobbers is awesome.
Her,
Starts with a T.
her tumors.
Yeah, something like that, or tumors.
Okay.
No, they made them longer, which makes her look more like Ahsoka. So.
I think it's like Lethu or Leku or something like that.
Telic.
No.
Her tulans. Her talons.
Okay, talons, yes. So she's gonna have longer ones. So
Yeah.
do you think that pretty much means the show's gonna be great?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a direct correlation between the length of her tail head things and the validity of whether or not this show is actually good or not, or if it's just more garbage retcon stuff. It might have Blue Boy Thrawn.
Yeah, they casted someone to be Thrawn. They got Ezra.
Pretty cool. They got somebody from Avatar show to cameo.
Yeah. He's not an Avatar, though. He's a... What's his race? I don't remember. I read the Thrawn book. I don't remember, though.
I don't know. I don't see race.
I tip my hat to you.
You don't have a hat.
You're wearing one.
Here you go. All right. Well, then that is going to be kind of interesting. What you said that comes out next year?
Yeah, 2023.
Did they delay that? Wasn't that supposed to come out this year?
Yeah, I think so. I think they delayed everything.
Oh my gosh.
But they announced a Skeleton Crew series.
Oh man, I thought for a second you were going to say a Skeletor series, and I was like, yo. I never watched that show, but that's bold. Disney,
me
do
neither.
it. Do it. You won't.
Jude Law's going to be in it.
Yeah, Jude Law's fun. Except in that new Harry Potter stuff where he's not anything fun.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
Yeah, you're not missing anything. What? What, Internet? That's right. I said it. It's okay. It's okay at times. I enjoy it sometimes.
I think I'm going to watch it just for the sake of 99 Nerds. Have something else to talk about in an episode.
I don't know. I don't know if the Fantastic Beasts new series is... It's kind of a mess.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not a hardcore Harry Potter fan at all, but the new Fantastic Beasts series it's convoluted and complicated in a way that the other movies and even the other books were not. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
really makes me want to watch it.
Yeah, that stuff is your favorite.
Right.
Convoluted and messy and just kind of vapid in character and dead inside. Yeah, sure. That describes.
Can't wait to watch that.
Yep. It's like Chipotle. Oh my gosh.
I love Chipotle.
My watch is falling off my hand. I'm so swole. I actually just opened my watch up.
So, Skeleton Crew series is going to be about a ragtag crew of kids. They get lost in the galaxy, and they have to find their way home. And this is not a kid's show.
So they get lost in space.
Lost in space, have to find their way home.
I feel like I've heard of this before.
That's a movie, right? Lost in Space.
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, TV show.
Star Trek. Very, very popular show.
I've played Space Invaders. Is that the same thing?
I've played Dead Space. You ever played Dead Space?
What is that? Oh, that's that.
The horror game in space, yeah.
I thought you were talking about No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is so Jude Law. Jude Law is going to be, is he playing a kid?
I don't know. He's in it. That's all I know.
John, of course not. Of course he doesn't play a kid. He's stupid. Are you an idiot?
Right, he's not a kid, and it's a live action, so.
Okay, so is he like maybe, is he the captain of a ship? He's a kidnapper?
Probably captain of the ship.
He's trafficking children? No,
I sure hope not.
It's probably more fun and adventurous than that.
Well, it's not a kid's show.
Kids can have fun too.
That's
Kids can go on adventures. What's wrong with that?
Stranger
I
Things.
used to go on adventures all the time when I was a kid. And then I grew up and everything inside of me died. So I don't do that anymore.
Nothing is fun anymore.
Yeah, and instead we get Stranger Things, which is like, kids just being traumatized and terrified by demons and
D&D campaigns.
And now Jude Law, apparently.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting. I feel like they gave us so little to work with on that.
Right. That's all we got.
You know, when I hear the term skeleton crew and I hear it's about a bunch of kids lost in space, I think, okay, yeah, cool, child labor. I'm going to make you kids do all the work on this derelict vessel.
Right. Well,
It's like Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean. Just these kids, all they have is time to serve. They gamble with.
right. So with that,
4 4s.
We get
12 5s.
Bad Batch Season 2.
Okay.
Did you see Season 1?
No, I heard it was bad.
It's okay. It's pretty good. So Season 2's coming. We got a trailer for it. Gungi lives.
Nice.
Do you know who Gungi is?
No, don't care.
He's a kid Wookiee Jedi.
Then what's his full name?
It's just Gungi. That's what we know him as.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably like Gungi.
Maybe. I don't know. But no, Gungi has the goated lightsaber.
Goated.
His lightsaber's goated is what I'm trying to say.
So like he forces his opponent's creatures to attack each combat if able.
No.
But not him?
No, he just attacks goats.
Oh, yeah. Those are dangerous.
His hilt is made out of wood. And it's like super slick. It's sick.
But want to catch on fire with the lightsaber heat?
I hope not.
There was a girl in the books who had a lightsaber made out of a rancor tooth.
Whoa.
Pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah. And then she was lazy and negligent in how she constructed it. And so Jason Solo, in a training exercise, accidentally cut her arm off when her lightsaber malfunctioned.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so that's what I think of when I think of Gungi. Wow. Does Gungi lose his arm?
No.
Oh, my gosh, I hope so.
Gungi's in the Clone Wars.
We haven't had a good arm cut off in Star Wars in a while.
Bet Reva just cut someone's hand off.
What's her name? There you go.
Extra number 4.
Yep, it was extra number 6. You missed it.
Dang it.
That was my mom's teacher in high school.
Oh my gosh.
Who played that character, and you just totally didn't even care.
I'm sorry. Next time I'll care more.
Yeah.
So in this trailer, Gungi lives. The Emperor makes an appearance as animated. It's Clone Wars animation.
He makes an appearance.
Like he's the villain.
Now, Bad Batch is... let me tell you what I think Bad Batch is, and then I want you to rate me on a scale of 1 to 10 on how accurate I am. Bad Batch is a show about a bunch of clone troopers who are malfunctioned. They were not... they were, as one might say, a bad batch. You know, you make some cookies and you get a batch that doesn't come out so good.
Right.
Because you put too much egg in it. And eggs are gross.
God, we hate eggs.
Yeah, so what you have is a kind of squad of clone troopers who maybe just have a malfunctioning Order 66 chip in their head, so they don't go for the literal genocide. They don't do that, and so they're like rogue. They're a rogue squadron. You don't know what they're unpredictable and unreliable, and they do what they want. They don't submit like they're supposed to. What do you think?
You are kind of right.
Oh my gosh.
Their chips do work.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of what the first season's about. Is one of them?
Okay.
His chip works and he becomes bad.
Do they have to murk him?
They don't murk him. They're trying to get him to come to his senses. Come to your senses.
Come to your senses.
Come to your senses!
Yeah.
Do any of these clone troopers fall in love?
I hope not.
Yeah. Listen, man, there's a few things, like one of the things about the Clone Wars show that I kind of was always a little annoyed by was the idea that I felt that in Attack of the Clones, we were specifically told that these clones are engineered to not just be physically soldiers, but like neurologically just, kind of singular in their focus.
Right.
And they don't have personalities. They don't have opinions. They just do what they're told. And it's kind of this tragic thing because they're just cloned for this purpose. But Clone Wars the show kind of played with that and decided that wasn't as interesting. So they kind of started giving those clones all sorts of different personalities and stuff.
Yeah, which I think adds to it.
Okay.
Boba Fett has a sister.
Oh my gosh.
There's a girl clone in the Bad Batch.
How's that work?
She was taken by the Kaminoans.
Kaminoans?
Yeah. And the genetic code was altered a little bit for them. So it's about her. It's literally Boba Fett's sister.
What do you mean, his sister?
Her name is Omega. And
That is a ridiculous name.
Yeah. She is the...
Is it because she's the last clone ever?
I think so.
So here's what I'm wondering. Why was she... So Boba Fett is uniquely an unaltered clone.
Right.
All the other clones age rapidly. Like I said, they're supposed to have this very limited neurological psychosis. They just think only as soldiers. They're very restrained. But Boba was different because Boba is a literal clone. I mean, he's basically just a son.
Right.
So is this what this girl is?
I think so, yeah.
Then did Jango know about her?
She's not like an actual... She is a clone. She's taken from the genetic code of
and the
Jango.
The Comedians were just trying something?
Yeah. No, really. That's what it is.
we were sick and tired of seeing all these dudes around here. Figured we'd try something else.
Right. So it's about her, and...
How old is she?
I don't know. Maybe like 10. Everyone's 10 in Star Wars, I swear.
Or at least they claim to be 10, but really they're not 10.
Right.
They're like 7, and it's a lie.
Right.
Okay.
But in this trailer, though, Commander Cody shows up. Commander Cody is alive.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I played as him that one time in Star Wars Galaxies of Heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
And that was all I know about him. No, that's not true. Commander Cody was in the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars show. That's where he was introduced. And you don't even know.
I don't.
You don't even care.
I don't.
So Commander Cody's back. So the Bad Batch is just like a group of guys who just want to protect Omega at all costs.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Hey man, when there's a little girl out there, you gotta. That's if there's one thing Star Wars is focusing on. You have this little girl. Everybody's got to, through hell or high water, they all got to protect her,
Right.
or try to capture, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Just this really, really easy MacGuffin to go after.
Yeah, they're just gonna milk that cow.
Yep.
Every story.
Milk the cow. Doesn't matter how lactose intolerant we've all become. Just keep milking the cow.
Right. They also dropped a trailer for
Poor cow.
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, the video game
Video game with Cal Kestis.
with Cal Kestis. Yeah.
And Grand Inquisitor's in it as one of the main villains. So
Good
he's
for
not
him.
dead.
Is his first name Grand, last name Inquisitor?
Yes.
No.
No, it's not.
No. It's got to be I don't know. What's
I feel like he could be like a Kenneth.
yeah, he looks like a Kenneth with like a girl's last name.
Yeah.
Like Kenneth Roxanne.
Roxanne, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it. Kenneth
That's
Roxanne.
actually a pretty good name. But it's like spelled weird. It's like KENIITH.
Right. And a Q at the end.
Yeah. And then like a Roxanne is ROXANNNE. See, that's what Genji should have. Your Genji. First of all,
Gunji with a U.
Gunji should have like 3 G's in there. Yeah, like that's like the if there's one thing I know about Wookiees, having played Knights of the Old Republic, is that they all had their names were all just like
Zalbar.
yeah, their names were just like really weird they sound like growling almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the one from Boba Fett called? Chrysanthemum?
Yeah, chrysanthemum.
But like if it's spelled out, it's like chrysanthemum.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Very guttural. All right, so Gungi is maybe also helping protect little Omega?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's just a teaser.
This is post Revenge of the Sith?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then we got a season 2 confirmed for Visions, which is the Star Wars anime. Not canon.
Anime.
Just stories.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I watched a few of the episodes of Star Wars Visions. Liked all of them. Loved all of them. Thought they were really cool. But I don't know. I think it's only I think Star Wars Visions was weird because I never got the feeling that any of this stuff was like canon or important enough to like know about. Mm-hmm. Especially when, did you watch any of it?
I did. I watched everyone but the last episode. I forgot to.
I really liked the one about the two twin dark Jedi or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Empire twins.
Yep.
And that episode goes from 1 to 100 real quick because by the end they're like channeling the energy of a star or something into their lightsabers, and it's Dragon Ball Z.
Right. Yeah,
very Gendy Tartakovsky. That's what I miss.
They just do whatever the heck they want in those stories.
Back when Star Wars took it to 11.
Yep. I liked them. I'm excited to see what else they can come up with. It's just whatever the heck you want in the world of Star Wars.
You can't have whatever you want, Dave.
Well,
not in this life or in Star Wars.
In Visions, you can. Because it's your vision of what you would want in Star Wars.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
You're right. Never thought about it like that.
And that's it. That's pretty much all we got.
Yeah, that's the only thing we're celebrating in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Man, they should have... I really wish they would have put out something for the Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah.
They just released the trailer for Resident Evil 4 remake.
Oh, I saw that.
Which I don't know if you played Resident Evil 4 growing up much.
I played it with Noah.
Yeah,
actually.
Super excited about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm still holding out for Knights of the Old Republic. I didn't like Jedi Fallen Order, and I feel like I've been taking crazy pills because it seems like everybody loved that game.
I didn't even play it.
Yeah, you don't know.
I didn't really even care.
You don't know anything,
but I might.
Must be nice. I'm not a fan of Cal Kestis either.
I don't. Yeah.
It's weird.
Everybody was buying his lightsaber when we were in Disney.
Yeah. I felt so sad for them. I was like, no, don't.
Yeah.
Stop. Go back. But I couldn't stop them.
No one ever could.
Much like I can't stop this podcast.
Right.
No matter how much I try.
Speaking of stopping it. No, so that's pretty much it.
It is 11 p.m.
Yeah. I would love to go to Star Wars Celebration someday, but they're doing it in the UK next year. So that's off the table.
The United Kingdom.
But
okay.
That's pretty much it. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Sometimes.
And with that, this has been 99 Nerds, episode 8 with Sean Tacular. We are diving into episode 4 of
You look
Kenobi.
at the camera when you talk like this, or are you going to just, talk into the
Right.
stare at my water bottle?
Sorry. So, next episode will be the Kenobi breakdown. Let us know what you think about the upcoming Star Wars projects from Star Wars Celebration. This has been fun. I love that I finally got to sit down with Sean Tacular and discuss some Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, and it's like if you liked anything we did, I wonder if there's like a way to communicate that.
Right.
Or if you wanted to share your opinion, maybe provide your own commentary. And gosh, it'd be really interesting if there was a way to just when we were little, we were taught hey, make sure you share your toys and things like that. So I feel like it would be so interesting if somebody could take this video, take this content, and just I don't know, just recreate that kind of a experience from their childhood. Yeah, it'd be cool if people
almost like a section where you could comment.
Yeah, or if there was a way you could tell people that you like this video,
right?
And then maybe, if you could I don't know, share it somehow.
Right.
It'd be really interesting if there was a way to kind of I don't know, join join the team, like find a way to like know what we're doing, know what's
Right.
going on, like be connected to it, get updates.
Right.
Like you know how like my mom would always get People magazine growing up.
Right.
And there was like she had like a subscription to it, and she would always get it every month, and we'd look forward to like, oh, Tom Cruise is still crazy.
Right.
So yeah, if there's a way to
Like subscribe to something.
if there's a way to just make that happen somehow. Yeah. Anyway, one day in the far-flung future, when technology is finally caught up, after science has gone too far, and then it rubber bands back. Can we stop?
Yeah, we're done.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Love you.